Oh, hey, pretty girl, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Mango Tea. Mango Tea. Made in China, bitch. Drama poodle. Do you have drama for daddy about Jackie, Aina, and Petty Paige? Tell me the drama. My goodness, Drama Poodle, I had no idea about that. You go off, get more screenshots. Bitch, the internet is in an uproar over the Jackie, Aina, and Petty Paige drama. Did Paige really hack into Jackie Aina's email and steal $1,500 from Jackie? Is Paige innocent? What really went down? I have a complete timeline of what actually happened between Paige and Jackie over the last year. And Jackie, your story's not really adding up, girl. Cue the video. So in case you haven't been following the drama surrounding Jackie, Aina, and Petty Paige, let me catch you up to speed really quickly on what's been going on. So last week, Jackie Aina released this video. Here's the thumbnail for the video that Jackie released and since deleted called Storytime, Get Ready With Me. A YouTuber hacked and stole from me. In Jackie's Get Ready With Me Storytime video, she was discussing how there was a black female drama channel, and there's not many of them, so it was kind of easy to piece the puzzle together of who she was referring to, and she also placed the thumbnail of Petty Paige's video in her Storytime video. And in this video, Jackie was basically discussing how there was this drama channel who she filed a DCMA copyright claim on one of her videos because this drama channel, which we now know as Petty Paige, placed clips of her video in this drama expose, if you will. And Jackie wasn't having that. She feels that her video is exempt from being talked about or discussed on the internet or anything like that. And even though Paige was using this as fair use, given commentary and her opinions about affiliate codes, for example, Jackie filed this DCMA copyright claim. Now, allegedly, when you file one of these DCMA copyright claims on a YouTube video, it sends the person the phone number and email address and private information to that person so you can go and contact that person so you can try to resolve the matter without getting YouTube involved. So in this case, Jackie's personal information was sent to Paige. Now, Jackie is alleging that all of a sudden her email address started getting compromised where thousands of these spam emails were coming through to her email, and then $1,500 was taken from her bank account. And she claimed that this unknown drama channel, which we later learned to be Paige, was the person who actually did this. Given Jackie's timeline of events, she kind of put the pieces together and alleged that it was Paige who actually was the one behind all of this. Now, when I actually watched this video, I didn't actually get a chance to take the video off her YouTube channel to be able to put it into my video to comment on, so I actually don't have the video to show you guys since Jackie did delete the video. But when I was watching it, and I kind of took a couple days to kind of like digest it and think like, am I going to make a video about it? Am I going to discuss the situation? Because I know what it's like personally to have a lot of videos coming out when you're going through drama and personal stuff, and I'm like, you know what, let me just put this on the backseat right now because I'm sure Paige is going through a lot, given that a big YouTuber who has 2+ million subscribers is coming after someone who now has 100,000 subscribers. So I was really curious, what were the actual timeline of events that actually went down and occurred, because this is something that's traceable, if you will. I know that with the law, given that Paige is in the UK and Jackie's in the US, it gets a lot more trickier to be able to go and do like forensic accounting work to be able to see if there was anything in Paige's account that happened around that same time frame. Very lengthy, hard process. As I've discussed on my channel with Jeff, we're actually being able to sue someone across international waters, if you will. And I knew that Paige was probably innocent in this sort of thing because Paige doesn't seem like the type of person to do something such as this. I know that there are other drama channels out there who are very controversial and who you may not put something like that past them.
Cough, cough, John Cuckian.
But with regard to Paige, it just didn't seem like it would be her of all people. A lot of people online were also saying she has a government job. Why would she risk it over $1,500, which isn't worth as much in the UK. Why would you just take that amount of money? And things just really weren't adding up. And other drama channels have been discussing this matter, so I know I'm not the very first person to come out with a video, but I really wanted to see a timeline of events, so I was looking online, trying to see if anyone had any screenshots or Twitter messages or anything that would kind of see what really went down. And as we're about to uncover, there's a whole other side of the story that Jackie's not actually telling. So let's get right into the timeline of events. On March 18th, 2017, Paige posted this video about Jackie Aina and affiliate links.
We're going to be talking Jackie Aina and her most recent video talking about sponsored content and affiliate links. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Then on March 20th, Jackie attended a screening of Empire at the Pacific Movie Theaters at the Grove in Los Angeles. Here is the photo that Jackie posted on her Twitter page at the Empire screening at the Grove. Then between March 23rd and March 26, 2017, Jackie attended a benefit cosmetics event on Nectar Island. Here is a screenshot of the Us Weekly website showing the article discussing the benefit cosmetics trip with others who also attended with Jackie, such as Manny Emiway and Jeffree Star, and there's more information online about this trip. Now, during the end of March in 2017, there was a whole banking phishing scam that was going on the internet. Now, I'm not a cybersecurity professional. I don't really understand that sort of information, but I am going to provide some different information from the media on what actually was going on at the end of March 2017 with this banking Trojan. Alert! New Microsoft Word zero-day attacks reveal Driddick's banking Trojan back in full force. In this article that I found, which if you Google it, you can actually get more information if you're a computer nerd and really interested in learning about the specifics of this banking Trojan and how it attacks people. But basically, from my understanding, victims were getting infected by these Microsoft emails that would come in, and they're disguised as messages from office printers and copiers delivering scanned messages. Now, when you actually clicked on the attachments, that's where the danger lies, and that's how your information got compromised, because this would go and get all the personal identifying information from your computer, specifically regarding your banking information. This takes us up to April 4th, 2017. So Jackie went on a Twitter rant, if you will, about how Paige's video was taken down due to the copyright claim. The video was taken down because she used my content in her video without my permission, period. In addition, here are a whole string of tweets from Jackie discussing this situation about Petty Paige and the copyright claim on the video. You can see that Jackie does have a lot to say, and she was not happy, to say the least. During April 4th to April 5th of 2017, that's when Paige's video was completely removed. There was no trace of it on YouTube, the analytics, everything was shut down on Paige's video. Hey Jackie Aina, next time you want to take down my video, just at me, bro. Over a difference of opinions regarding affiliate links, #shady. One day later, on April 6, 2017, Paige's video was reinstated and was able to be viewed on YouTube. Then, one day later, on April 6th of 2017, Paige's affiliate video was reinstated back onto YouTube and was available to the public. Hey Jackie Aina, nice try. Next time understand the law. Fair use for critique, #petty. And here's the email from YouTube. Read new copyright counter notification. Dear Petty Paige, we have completed processing your counter notification. The following videos are no longer removed for copyright infringement. And it gives a link to Paige's video. Also on April 6th of 2017, Jackie sent out this tweet indicating that she was in New York City. The water in New York City is honestly blessed 3 times over by Jesus himself. It's honestly not fair. Then on April 7th, Paige posted this video about the copyright strike that was placed on her video by Jackie Aina.
So today we're going to be talking about Jackie Aina and her most recent beef with me.
Also on April 7th, Jackie tweeted out to the Chipotle on 404 Broadway in New York City about her Chipotle order. I so appreciate the fantastic service at Chipotle tweets 404 Broadway, New York. Your GM Vinny whipped a huge last-minute order and staff was awesome. From there, a week later, between April 14th and April 16th, Jackie was attending Coachella Weekend 1 in Palm Springs in California. Here are the two photos that Jackie posted on Twitter on April 15th at Coachella. Now, here's where things get interesting. On April 25th, Chipotle announces that there was a major financial breach among 70 of their different restaurant locations, with one of them being 404 Broadway, which was the location of the Chipotle that Jackie was at during the time of this breach.
There's been a security breach over at Chipotle. The chain confirmed today hackers used malware to get access to card numbers, expiration dates, verification codes between March 24th and April 18th.
Now, to finish off the timeline, on April 27th, Jackie tweeted out that $1,000 was stolen from her 3 weeks prior from her bank account, which is around April 6th of 2017. And then a week later, they tried to steal another $1,000, which is around April 13th or so of 2017. But that's when her bank stepped in and stopped that charge from going through. Now, was that Petty Paige? Or was this actually tied to one of these other financial breaches that was going on? It's pretty much basically the latter. Now, this is something I wanted to look at. Jackie wasn't actually in New York City during the second withdrawal attempt for the second $1,000 attempt that was being made against her debit card. Now, that second attempt was around April 13th or April 14th of 2017. And as we see in photos, Jackie was attending Coachella in Palm Springs in California, and she wasn't actually in New York City during the second withdrawal attempt. Now, from what I recall from Jackie's video, Jackie claims she was at Chipotle in New York City when her card wasn't actually able to be used, and that's when the fraud charge was noticed when she contacted her bank about what was actually going on. So I'm just kind of confused about the timeline events with that. Jackie also claimed that it was $1,000 at first, and then it was $1,500. So was it $1,000 or was it $1,500? Because I know, maybe because I'm not a rich beauty guru, but I would know like to the dollar amount if someone took, $800 or if they took $1,600. I feel like I would know exactly how much that person took, because if someone robs you or steals from you or takes money from you, it's something I think that you would pretty much have an accurate recollection of. So I'm not exactly sure with the timeline from what Jackie's saying to what's been going on with social media and Twitter during that time. It's very well likely that it was shut down on the very first withdrawal attempt for the $1,000 at first when she was at Chipotle at 404 Broadway in New York City. It's very likely that if she was in New York City making a very large purchase at Chipotle, if it was like a catering type of order or something that was a very large purchase, it's very believable that when you use a card in a completely different city across the country for a large order, and that there was some other possible fraudulent charges going on with her account, that it's very well that her bank could have flagged that on April 7th when things were going down at Chipotle. Now, in Jackie's video, she said that her email account was getting spammed with like hundreds, if not thousands, of different emails from, like, say, different companies, maybe Victoria's Secret or Macy's or other sort of retailers were now spamming Jackie because this hacker person who she's alleging was Petty Paige signed her up for all these different mailing lists and different things with her personal email. And Jackie was saying, I obviously didn't sign up for all these different, like, say, newsletters or different things, but they were flooding in by the hundreds, if not thousands, of all these different spam emails. And she's thinking that Paige is there on her computer just like signing up Jackie's personal email for all these different spam things. Now, in Jackie's mind, Paige is making these different videos about her. There was the copyright drama, and right after Paige received her private email from the copyright complaint, that's when Jackie noticed all of a sudden now her email is being spammed and flooded. So I would almost understand from Jackie's perspective, like, it seems very interesting that after I get into a beef with a drama channel, of any type of channel, a drama channel, now all of a sudden my email is being spammed when maybe she doesn't give out her private email to many people. But as we discussed a little bit earlier in the timeline, there is this banking Trojan going on where essentially, from my understanding of this, people would receive an email and it would say, for example, scanned copies, as if there was an attachment from your personal scanner, copy machine, whatever. And when people clicked on that, that then put this sort of malware, if you will, on the computer, or basically logged usernames, passwords to different websites, whether it's Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, whatever it is. These hackers would take different personal information from that person who was infected by this Trojan or whatever it is, and therefore got access to Jackie's bank account. Now again, I'm not a cybersecurity expert. I don't really know about hacking and all of those different things that go on with that sort of world, but whatever actually happened with that spyware, software, whatever, actually got access to Jackie's email address. And I think that is very believable because, as we also see, it is known that these fraudulent scam artists will then go and spam your email account, because if you're on your personal email and you see a thing saying, oh, fraudulent transaction, or you get like an alert from your bank, the hacker doesn't want you to be able to see that. So then they spam you with all this different mail so you can't keep up. So when that person's maybe changing your billing address on your checking account, or they're taking your routing number or anything, changing the phone number on your banking account, they want to spam your email so you don't actually have any tracing of what actually went on. So that is actually verifiable and actually something that does happen with this sort of hacking scam that goes on. Flood of spam email? It might be a screen for fraud. If you get hit with an avalanche of obvious spam email, that's one problem. But it may also be an effort to distract you from a much bigger problem: fraudulent purchases and bank transactions made with your stolen identity and credentials. The targets are individuals whose identity and personal information the thieves already have. The victim's email inboxes suddenly get flooded with thousands upon thousands of emails, as many as 60,000 during a 12 to 24 hour period, that contain no links, no graphics, and no advertisements. It is very funny and interesting to note as well about how Jackie was accusing Paige of hacking her, when Jackie actually hired a hacker over this whole entire situation. Send the link, sis. I'm a hacker. I've been waiting for this opportunity. Are you really? I don't need a hacker, but if someone hacked my Gmail, would you be able to trace who did it? I am, but I'm an ethical hacker, known as a gray hat hacker. DM me. Let's do something about this. It happened last year, though. Can this still be traced? Was it a phishing scheme? As in, did you click a link? Or was it something you downloaded unknowingly? I would need you to clarify a couple of things for me before I can answer that. I clicked no links. They flooded my Gmail with emails of accounts I never signed up for. I'm talking thousands of emails within hours flooded my Gmail. The following day, they compromised my checking account and stole money. I have a suspicion of who did it. I don't want to put any sensitive information out here for your sake in the case the person who did it is reading this, but whoever did it knew your email account, and with your distraction on the emails, flooded your account. They could have installed a bot to search through your email. Your bank account using keywords like bank, checking account, or sensitive information of that nature. Once the bot sorted through that and saved the emails that had that, they were able to unencrypt your info. For someone like you, safety is very important. I'd be happy to help. You're hired. Now you also want to look at how the hacker said that they're a gray hat hacker. So I was really curious about what that actually is, because I've heard of white hacking and black hacking, but I never heard about this gray hat hacking. So here's a little bit more information if you're curious, as I was, on what a gray hat hacker is. What are white hat, gray hat, and black hat hackers? White hats are security research or hackers who, when they discover a vulnerability in software, notify the vendor so that the hole can be patched. White hats are considered the good guys. Black hats are criminals. They use their prowess to find or develop software holes and attack methods, aka zero-day vulnerabilities and exploits, or other malicious tools to break into machines and steal data, such as passwords, email, intellectual property, credit card numbers, or bank account credentials. They also sell information about the security holes to other criminals for them to use. Black hats are obviously considered the bad guys. Gray hats fall into the middle ground between these two other hacker categories. Gray hats sell or disclose their zero-day vulnerabilities not to criminals, but to governments, law enforcement agencies, intelligence agencies, or militaries. This gray hat hacker that Jackie was allegedly in communication with, who she said was hired, may actually be doing unsavory hacking work for Jackie in order to handle or deal with or get information on this situation. I just think it's a very interesting turn of events that actually popped up, where Jackie was hiring someone to hack when she's claiming Paige was the hacker all along. So I just find that very mind-boggling, to say the least. Now, if it wasn't attributed to that banking Trojan and associated with her email being compromised in some way by that situation, it's very well that it could be due to the Chipotle data breach, because one of the stores that was affected was the location that she went to. So there's a very good possibility, since the timeline and things add up, since Jackie was there was a possibility that her data was compromised from that Chipotle location that she was at in New York City. Now, again, I don't have the exact 100% answer for you guys on which one of those situations it could have been attributed to, but it's just interesting that during the same time she was accusing Paige of hacking her was when there was two very big situations going on regarding banking information being stolen. And again, to me, I just feel it was wrong for Jackie to go on camera and accuse someone of very damaging allegations, claiming that they're stealing and hacking, and pretty much directly saying, without saying who it was. I just think that it was very irresponsible of her to do that without maybe going through a different channel than YouTube. And by channel, I don't mean by YouTube, but legally or with law enforcement, or even talking to Paige to find out what actually was going on. So I have an update for you guys. As I was editing this video, Jackie posted an apology to Paige. This is what she said. "I'm a real person and I let my emotions get the best of me. I should have never posted that video. I want to apologize to @PaigeChristie UK and also my subscribers. My channel is a reflection of who I am, and moving forward, I want to continue to create content that makes people feel good. Paige, let me know if you'd like to speak more on this privately. I would love to have an honest conversation with you so we can move forward positively." I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this whole Jackie, Aina, and Petty Paige situation. Leave me a comment down below. I love reading all your comments. I read every single one that comes in. I also want to let you guys know that I started my personal channel. I'm going to be doing story times. I'm going to be vlogging. I have a lot of really exciting content that I'm going to be working on posting. I want to say every day, but I don't think every single day, but every couple days I'm going to be posting on it. I want that to be my new main channel. I just did a story about my first time, if you will. I don't want to get demonetized on this video to go into graphic detail about what I talk about, but I talk about my first time and my first experience. It was a crazy story. I'll give you guys a little preview here. And I'm thinking, girl, you think that little mushroom is going to hurt? You think you're not portobello, not shiitake mushrooms, like it was like a little like lawn mushroom. And I remember he's like, before we begin, we have to work the peach open before we split it. So he puts in one finger, he puts in two, he puts in three, he puts in four. Eventually it was like his whole fist was inside of me. If you're interested in seeing that video, it is wild, it is crazy. I'm sure any Steven Mango haters would enjoy laughing at me about this story. Not just Steven Mango haters, but if you're a Mango Tea supporter and you enjoy me and my content, I'd really appreciate you guys to go down to that channel, check out the video, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications for that channel as well. I have some really cool stories and different things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys on that channel, so that's going to be linked down below in the description box. Also, make sure to add me on social media @StevenMango. I also like posting like behind the scenes videos and clips on my Instagram story and on Twitter and stuff like that, so it's also another real fun way to keep up with me, as well as younow.com/StevenMango. I try to live stream every single week so you guys can interact with me in real time and ask me questions, and I also like to sometimes spill the tea. It gets me in trouble, but I like to spill the tea sometimes that I can't talk about on my YouTube channel, so make sure to follow me there. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.